back to the Midnight Scooby Show! And tonight I'm going to be reviewing Hang In There, Scooby-Doo from the Scooby-Doo Show. This episode finds Mr. Ink heading to the southwest for Fred's hang gliding competition, but ends up finding a pterodactyl ghost sabotaging the events. I really remember when the Scooby-Doo Monsters Unleashed movie came out, that I was very curious about the pterodactyl ghost and wanting to find out its origin in the show. And I remember how much of a struggle it was to actually find this episode. And then, of course, I did find it eventually. I think on streaming was the first time I actually watched this story. And I gotta say, this pterodactyl ghost is a bit different than the one we saw in the live-action movie. But I still really do enjoy the pterodactyl ghost in this episode. It's a very simple design. It's very menacing. I really like how it can just fly all over these caves. But I gotta say, the most hilarious moment was with the pterodactyl ghost driving the truck. I don't know, I just got a kick out of that. I found that really hilarious. Now, this episode is primarily set in these caves. And I gotta say, that's a great setting for a Scooby-Doo mystery. There's so many different passageways and very many kind of tricks that are in these caves, like fake walls and rocks and all this stuff that they have to kind of navigate. But I also gotta say, that is a very random character that appeared in this story. This just skeleton. So random. Now, the first time they enter the caves is because Scooby accidentally ran into Fred's hang glider and flew himself all the way to the caves. I really found it very interesting how in the caves, there was already a cave drawing of Scooby with the pterodactyl ghost and telling the gang how to find them, and he was so scared stiff. Boy, that was a very quick drawing. I don't know how that was done. Now, these caves, like I did mention, have so many different passageways and very interesting things that Mr. Ink finds, but one of them leads to a big clue in this mystery, and that's a music recording studio. This episode, I think, had a very memorable final chase. I really did enjoy how it used Fred's hang gliding ability to also stop the bad guy, but also it was just very funny to have Shaggy and Scooby in a raft boat with the pterodactyl ghost, and that's how they stop him. After that final chase, it was discovered that the pterodactyl ghost was Johnny, who ran a food truck. But he's not alone, because the true mastermind in this illegal music operating scheme was Mr. Bohannon, who denied this allegation from Velma, who magically just appeared and said, "Surprise." That was a great scene, by the way. But really, they had the evidence. Mr. Mobley did not burn enough. I did really enjoy how he tries to escape, but they, of course, catch him. And I gotta say, that's a lot of effort to illegally pirate music. They really went through a lot. The pterodactyl ghost to scare everyone away, this hidden music studio, boy. But I gotta say, it's actually pretty clever to use hang gliding to kind of move the records back and forth. That's actually kind of clever. So what did you all think of this story from the Scooby-Doo show? I really enjoyed it, and I would definitely recommend it. And I'll see you all in the next video. Bye, everyone.